Imagine you are sitting in a sterile, white room. There is a clock on the wall, ticking loudly. You are holding a small paper ticket with a number on it. And you are waiting for your name to be called, waiting for permission to stand up, waiting for your real life to finally begin. Most of us spend our 20s and 30s in this room. We convince ourselves that we are currently in a preparation phase. We tell ourselves, I will start dating when I lose 10 pounds. I will launch that business when I have more savings. I will finally be happy when I move to a new city. We treat our current existence not as the main event, but as a dress rehearsal, a prolonged pause before the curtain rises. But there is a terrifying truth about the waiting room. If you look closely at the door, you will realize it isn't locked. It never was. You are sitting there, clutching your ticket, waiting for a permission slip that is never coming. And while you wait, the clock on the wall just keeps ticking. Why do we do this? Why do we voluntarily pause our own lives? It isn't because we are lazy, and it isn't because we lack ambition. Psychologists have a term for this specific type of paralysis. It is called contingent self-esteem. This is the subconscious belief that your worthiness and your right to take up space in the world is conditional. It is the belief that you are only allowed to be happy or bold or successful after you have met a specific set of criteria. You create a mental contract with yourself that says, I am not enough yet, but I will be enough later. It feels like you are being responsible. It feels like you are having high standards. But in reality, you are protecting yourself. The waiting room is a defense mechanism. As long as you are preparing, you cannot fail. As long as you are getting ready, you cannot be judged. If you never write the book, nobody can write a bad review. If you never ask for the date, nobody can reject you. Perfectionism is not about striving for excellence. Perfectionism is just procrastination in a tuxedo. It is a shield we wear to keep us safe from the pain of being a beginner. But the cost of that safety is your entire life. So, how do we stand up? How do we drop the ticket, walk to the door, and leave the waiting room for good? We need to rewrite the rules of engagement. Rule number 1, kill the when-then logic. We all have a script running in our heads that says, when X happens, then I will do Y. You need to identify your X. What is the condition you are waiting for? Is it a specific amount of money in the bank? Is it a feeling of confidence? Let's look at a person. Let's call him Marcus. Marcus wants to start a YouTube channel, but Marcus tells himself, I will start when I buy a professional camera and learn how to edit perfectly. 2 years later, Marcus still hasn't posted a video. He is waiting for the condition to be met. The solution is to invert the logic. You do not need the condition to take the action. You take the action to create the condition. You don't wait for confidence to speak up. You speak up with a shaking voice, and the confidence arrives after. Rule number 2, embrace the 70% launch. In the waiting room, we obsess over getting things to 100%. We want the perfect plan, the perfect body, the perfect timing. But in the military and in high-stakes business, leaders often use something called the 70% rule. It states that if you have 70% of the information, and you are 70% sure of the outcome, you move, you act. Because waiting for that last 30% of certainty usually means you miss the opportunity entirely. Imagine a person who wants to move to a new city. They spend years researching every neighborhood, analyzing every cost of living index, paralyzed by the fear of choosing the wrong one. Meanwhile, they spend 3 years living in a town they hate. A 70% decision executed today is infinitely better than a 100% decision executed never. Rule number 3, action before identity. We often think we need to feel like a writer to write, or feel like a runner to run. But psychology tells us that behavior shapes identity, not the other way around. If you feel stuck in the waiting room, it is likely because you are trapped in a loop of overthinking. If you want to understand this deeper, there is a short book that completely changed my life when I was stuck in this exact same spot. It is called The War of Art by Steven Pressfield. It's not a long read. You can finish it in an afternoon, but it gives a name to that invisible force that is holding you back. He calls it resistance. And learning how to defeat resistance is the most important skill you will ever learn. I've left a link to it in the description below if you want to add it to your library. But whether you read it or not, simply understand this. You cannot think your way out of the waiting room. You can only walk your way out. Let me leave you with this thought. There is no arrival. There is no magical future version of you that is fearless, rich, and ready. There is only you, here, now. with your current fears, your current flaws, and your current circumstances. And believe it or not, that is enough. You don't need to be fixed before you can be started. Look at the door. It's unlocked. Put down the ticket and walk through. If this video helped you see the door a little clearer, please like and subscribe to Life Solved. It helps us reach more people who are stuck in the waiting room. And I'll see you in the next one.